My name is Rosalina. I have been living full time for the last 30 years. I have been on hormones over 30 years. And this is the results from the hormones. I'm over 50. I have been on hormones since age 8. I would say age 8, getting the hormones illegally. One of my relatives used to be a dealer, and I had him to get the hormones for me without my parents knowing. This is one of my depressed nights. I think about suicide 24/7. It's a lot of things I have to go through with every single day of my life, and it's been living hell. Since I made it up to this age, I'm just tired. I just ready just to give it up. Just give up everything. I have been in 3 automobile accidents, very bad ones, still survived. I had 2 breast surgeries, not augmentations, but to remove lumps from my breast, weren't cancerous. I have dodged at a very early age. I was accidentally given penicillin, and I went into an allergic reaction, survived that. Why am I here? I don't know. If I could die right now, it would be a blessing. You may wonder why. It's that my biggest issue is passability. As you can see, I don't pass that well. I'm extremely ugly. I have been to FSS surgeons. They tell me, well, when I ask them the question of, well, okay, I'm not looking to be a beautiful woman, but at least can you make me at least an ugly woman? Change my bone structure to be at least an ugly woman. At least I'll be called a woman instead of he, she, or make a mistake and say sir. Then all of a sudden people switch to say ma'am. I'm tired getting the looks. I'm tired kids hiding behind their mom. I'm just sick and tired of it. I just want to be normal like everybody else. I go to the store. Get what I want without being stared at. Not like a movie star, but stared at in a way to where people look at me mean. People looks like they want to cut my throat. My life has been threatened twice. I have to carry a loaded gun just to protect myself. Because for some reason I don't want to go out like that. But I want to go out in my own way, but not like some stupid, ignorant a-hole don't like something that is different to what they see in their eyes. Um, Back to the surgeons. I went to 2. They could not give me no guarantee that I would look like a female. They can change my bone structure to get us as close as feminine as possible, but they cannot guarantee if I look feminine. By looking at this monitor right now, I can't stand. I just get nauseated the way I look. But remember, I live like this every day. And I see the other transsexuals on YouTube and also on the street. And they are very lucky that they're passable. They should count their blessings. They are passable. Passability to me is extremely important. And if you don't pass, it doesn't matter if you have breast augmentation, fat transfer, liposuction, SRS, it doesn't matter. If you don't pass, your life's going to be hell. Period. The time I was coming up in the early 80s, going to support groups, I had no support. I had no friends. 0 friends. Never had a friend. Don't know what a friend is. Don't know what love is. None of that. I support groups in the 80s were pretty bad, very bad. 80s and also the early 90s I went to were pretty bad. And I went to several ones up and down the California, and they were not good. I was worse coming out than going in. Very judgmental, backstabbing, you name it, the whole bit. So, the ones who are thinking about suicide, take a good look at yourself in the picture and see if that's what you really, really want to do. You've got to really, really stop for a minute and think, what would be the benefits of committing suicide? Okay, your life ended, so what? I mean, you might go to a worse place than where you are now. So, transsexuals out there, think twice before you do that. I know I'm kind of preaching or off preaching, and I'm thinking about suicide, but look at me. I'm a mess, and nothing can correct it. I have an underbite. At this age, going on braces again for another 7 years. Get off braces. At least one physician says he doesn't want to touch me until I get my bottom jaw corrected, which will take time before you can consider FFS. And all the others want to do this and this and that, but there's no guarantee how I look. God, I look so ugly. I'm looking at this monitor. I look so freaking ugly. I look like a freaking M. Sad. That's all for now. This is Rosanna.